And T and I have had the pleasure all week long of interviewing various nominees from SCV Man and Woman of the Year, which the presentation and award ceremony will be May 2nd, which is a Friday at the Hyatt Regency Valencia. With me, nominated by the Circle of Hope, is Jill Bondy. Jill Bondy, welcome to KHTS.
Thank you.
Now, we're talking a little bit. You were nominated by the Circle of Hope, and you are the current president. Is that right?
I am current president.
And you have been volunteering for the organization for how long?
I've been volunteering with Circle of Hope since 2009. I came on as a operating board member and sat on various committees and chaired various things. And last July, I took over as president.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
And it looks like also you've board development committee, said chair fund development committee. So you've done all kinds of different tasks, or many different hats in that organization. And so in 5 years, that's a lot to do. Is that how you spend most of your time now, or?
It is how I spend most of my time. My husband's retired, and I'm retired from taking care of a family and all, and so I spend my time volunteering in the community. Although I did that when I was raising my children as well, but I can give it all my time now.
Now, for the uninitiated, who may not know what the Circle of Hope actually does here in the community, can you give just a little rundown of what they actually do?
Sure. We provide financial, emotional, and educational support for people who live in Santa Clarita, work here, or are treated by a doctor here who have breast cancer. So if we have someone that comes to us and they're in that donut hole with insurance, where they have no funds of their own, their insurance isn't going to pay, we actually will pay for their medical expense. We'll write the check for the chemotherapy. We'll write a check for a second opinion. We fill in there for them, and we also take care of them emotionally. We have support group. We check on them. They're just not a number that come in and we just do that. We make sure they're honored at Mother's Day. We make sure they have Thanksgiving meals. We make sure that their holidays are celebrated with them. We want to take the pressure off of them. All they need to think about is getting well. And if they have all those other issues pressing on them while they're trying to get well, it really gets in the way. And our executive director, Ray Tibbett, he's been able to negotiate down so many bills that it's been so beneficial for our clients and for us. So it's saved us money, and we're able to help them at the same time.
And that's an incredible thing that you guys are doing here in the Santa Clarita Valley. CircleOfHope.org, by the way. It looks like you have a history of volunteerism, even going all the way back to 1983 as a troop cookie mom for the Girl Scouts. Is that where you kind of got your volunteer start, or have you been doing it since before then?
Well, I actually got my volunteer start when I was 9. My grandma took me with her, and our family has always volunteered, and both of my grandparents did volunteer. And I went with my grandma, and we sewed clothes at a hospital for those that had mental problems. And they would rip their clothes and pull off their buttons. And that was my first time where I learned to sew, and I was helping then. And that's my first introduction to it, and I really liked it. It's just part of my DNA.
A lifelong volunteer type person. That is incredible. And also, of course, you've done stuff for the SCV Senior Center, the SCV Pregnancy Center, and Valencia Women's Connection, and more. So quite a busy person. Now, we were talking off the air, and you mentioned that you were honored at having the nomination. Tell me a little bit about this.
Yeah, it's humbling, actually, when you listen to all that everyone else has done and the past winners have done. And I don't even think of myself in that arena with them at all, and it's just very honoring to be included with them. And we're all exactly the same. We just all want to give and help someone else, and we don't really think about ourselves or think about what we're doing. It's just who we are, and that's the best way I can explain is what I do is who I am.
Are you hoping that should you garner this award, that it can help shine more light and more focus on the Circle of Hope?
Yes, I am. I'm hoping that it does make it more present in the community. And we are getting feet, and people are recognizing us more and more. But there's over 100 nonprofits here in Santa Clarita. This is the most giving community, I think, in California. And we just are happy to be a part of it.
Well, that is outstanding. Jill Bondy, SCV Woman of the Year nominee. Good luck. And
Thank you.
And we appreciate your continued volunteer efforts and successes with Circle of Hope. And good luck on the award.
Thank you so much, George. It's a pleasure to be here.
You bet. Time.